Can everyone hear me? Can everyone hear me? You feel me? Can everyone hear me? Let's talk about it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's talk about yesterday. Wait till y'all get in here, cause we gonna we got a lot to talk about. And before we even get started with the stream, y'all know what I'm about to put. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. So, I'm here to show. We're going to go back and I'll give you my initial thoughts. As y'all know, I was supposed to do a YouTube video yesterday where it's going to be podcast style. And, you know, the audio was muted. So I said, you know what? I'm going to come here and I'm going to troll. Because I don't know if y'all remember during the streams and everything. Yes, I picked Lamar to win before I seen what happened Friday during the face-off. Scoob's approach. First of all, clap it up for Uncle Scoob. Uncle Scoob. The whole event, first of all, was fire. Shout out to Off the Dribble. Shout out to ballislife. Summer Jam was amazing. DMV area. They sold out. Showed love. Let's get into the event. We're going to get to the main event and why, for people wondering that I see Nephew Peters. We're going to get into the event. But let's start with the beginning. Fambi versus Bruce. Fambi versus Bruce. It was a good game. It was a great game. Came down to the wire. You know, fouling, very physical game. Fambi hit some tough shots. Bruce hit some tough shots. But came down to what every 1v1 comes down to. And let me tell you something. The theme of yesterday was everyone had big leads early and everyone came back. So Bruce was up 13-0 or 1. I think it was 13-1. Fambi came all the way back. Even though Bruce took the lead at halftime. And it was back and forth until then. And then Bruce hit a couple shots to win at the end. It was a very tight contested game. Bruce won 30-26 off of a fadeaway when he drove all the way down baseline, stepped back into a fader. So Bruce won that game. Then let's get to the pay-per-view. Nesco versus Ty Lawson. For y'all who don't know who Ty Lawson is, Ty Lawson, who used to play in the NBA for the Denver Nuggets. So if y'all don't know, he used to play for the Denver Nuggets. So, you know, there was a lot of debate about Nesco beating Ty Lawson by a lot of points. But Ty Lawson was in safe, and I was like, man, I don't know about this one. So, going the game, I had Ty Lawson winning because I felt like, not because he's NBA, but I felt like I was like, you know what? I feel like he's going to pull off an upset. And it was a great game. Nesco, you know, they were going back and forth. Nesco came out early, blazing. Hit a few tough shots. Hit a crazy shot, like a float dribble, in and out, hezzy pull. And then punched the ball. I was like, oh, shit. It was getting tense in there. And they were going back and forth, back and forth. And by the way, all the games on the pay-per-view yesterday, aside from one, came down to 4 points or less. Which is insane. It's insane. There was the best YouTube card All respect to TNC, because TNC's put up some great cards, but this was the best card from top to bottom, in my opinion, aside from one game so far. And it was back and forth, but the game never finished because Ty Lawson, he drove hard left, and there's a dead ball rule. So when you hit the ball, it's 4 dribbles up to 30. So when you hit the ball, the play's dead. So what happened was, Nesco hit the ball, and it went out of bounds, but he didn't hit the ball. And they were going back and forth. Him and Ty Lawson were going back and forth. So what happened was, Ty Lawson, right, they try to go to review. And Ty Lawson and Nesco say shoot for it. But Nesco's like, I ain't shooting for shit. All that, just yapping. And Ty Lawson was like, nah, I'm not shooting for it. And then when you see the replay, you clearly see that Ty Lawson, did not, the ball didn't go off of Ty Lawson. First of all, Nesco pushed his arm, which is a foul, and Nesco never hit the ball. So it would have been a foul, and it would have been his second foul. So Ty Lawson would have got a chance to go to the free throw line for game. But Nesco wasn't having it. Then Ty Lawson walked out the gym, took off his shoes, came back to the gym, and Davo, after like 30 minutes, was like, enough. The game never finished. So Ty Lawson is up 29-28. And technically Ty Lawson won by 1 point, but the game never finished. So hopefully they run it back in the future. And stuff like that. Excuse me. So, next game, Rob versus Zay. Now, this was a top 5 heavyweight matchup. Zay had never lost at the time. And Rob just came off a loss to Uncle Scoob. We're going to get to Uncle Scoob, Nephew Peters. Anyway, so tight contested game. Rob comes out early, shooting half court, doing what Rob Cologne does, shooting half court shots, making crazy shots. I'm like, oh shit. But then again, as I kept telling y'all, the theme of the day for the close games, you up early, the die is bound to come back. These guys are too elite, too skilled not to have a blowout. So Zay storms back, doing what he does, gets to the paint, doing his little floaters, which, man, my gosh, Zay's finish around the basket is insane. Like, his finish, and bro, for y'all that don't know, I've known Isaiah Moore, because that's his name, before he even came on YouTube. Isaiah Moore used to play in the Northeast 10 for Franklin Pierce, the same conference as Southern Connecticut, for y'all who don't know. And I've played against Isaiah Moore in runs, believe it or not, bro. Y'all don't believe me, I'm telling y'all the truth. I've played Isaiah Moore before. He came down to Connecticut before. We played in summer runs before. So I know Zay quite well, believe it or not. So Zay, tough player, really tough player. So they were going back and forth. And then the key to the game, which is in every game, you got to make free throws. Both of them were missing free throws. And I was like, oh my gosh. Like, bro, in these 1v1s, you got to make free throws. And, they were missing free throws. And then it was 27-26. And Rob got the ball. Now, Rob draws down, floats down. So I'll take you through the position. Rob float dribbles, gets hard dribble, like he's driving to the basket. He stops on a dime, like he pound dribbles, side steps, and he one legs. Now, the way his shot looked, you're like, man, Rob's not making that. Jay played great defense too, hand up, everything. I'm like, there ain't no way Rob making this. This is going to be a miss, Zay's ball, and Zay's going to close it out. No. Rob hits that motherfucker and gives Zay his first loss on YouTube. And now that causes a dilemma. Because now Zay's beating Rob. No, Zay's beating Nas. Nas beating Scoob. Scoob's beating, you feel me? Rob just beat the person Nas couldn't beat. Nas and Zay got to play now. But we're going to get to that too. And the fact that Rob won is causing a dilemma here. And there's a lot of shifting going on. So the fact that Rob beat Zay, great game. It could have gone either way. Zay could have won that game if it was in a day too, but it was a big win, and it was a big win because it was in Zay's hometown. It was in the DMV, Washington D.C. area. So the fact that Rob won that game is a huge win, huge statement. Apparently, he even said that he drove, not even drove. He took a Uber because he missed his flight. His flight got canceled, so he took a 6-hour Uber, which is, damn near like $1,000 from where he was at. So damn, that's dedication right there to get this win. Shout out to Rob, TNC, they got the dub. So then we're just gonna skip past this game, but we'll just talk about it real quick. Nazir Core versus Kyrie Walker, belt ass. I mean, what do you need me to say? There is nothing I need to say about the game that was straight belt ass from the get go. The only highlight of the game was Kyrie Walker doing a stats. He drove down, ripped through hard left, drove down, snatched and made Nas fall. But that was his only highlight of the game. Otherwise, it was Nazir Core, the Nazir Core show. And who told Kyrie Walker to let this nigga shoot the ball? Like, dog, you letting Nas shoot the ball? That is danger. Danger, stranger, danger. Like, what are we doing? Nas, that's like playing against me. You give me free space to shoot, you're done. You're dead. Like, it's a layup. So, and you can't give people at, this high of a level to, those type of shots because they're going to hit it 10 times, 9 times out of 10. So, Nas hitting a lot of those. And the game was over in the first half. Like, it was over. And Nas he gave him the belt. 31-11. It was a straight belt. And that was that. But let's get to why we're really here. And you see my comment. Oh, man. Nephew Peters. Now, as y'all know, I did pick Lamar originally. But y'all weren't. I don't think I streamed. But that face-off told me something very interesting. Scoob went into the approach that I like to go to, with this underdog mentality, this everyone's against me. I'm in my hometown, because Scoop's from the DMV area, by the way, if y'all don't know. He's in his hometown, and dog, Scoob put on, first of all, he was late. But for all the shit Lamar Peters was talking, goddamn, Scoob went out there and put on what I call a performance of a lifetime. His game plan was perfect. The fact that he didn't say a word the whole entire time. Scoob did not say a word this whole time during the build-up. While every day you've seen Lamar Peters talking crazy, making battle rap, references, and saying he's gonna beat. The one thing that got me was the 30-5. Now, Lamar, you damn well know this wasn't gonna be 30-5. Scoob is not an easy opponent. That's a guy who has experience in this 1v1 space. I don't care how good you is. This is a person who has 1v1 experience. Listen, I play Scoob. It's not gonna be that. It's gonna be hard to beat Scoob. It's hard to beat that man. Because that man's gonna come prepared every single time. It's hard to beat someone who's very prepared and who's very well experienced in this space. So, face Scoob. Scoob comes out, he's late. But anyway, game starts. Lamar gets out to 11-0 lead. And I'm like, the way it was going, I said, okay, Scoob got to come back. But I ain't going to lie, a part of me at that moment was like, well, I don't know. Because Lamar's doing everything he's supposed to do. Getting stops, doing what he needs to do. But Lamar fucked up. And I said this before the game even happened. You cannot let Scoob shoot the ball. You cannot let Uncle Scoob see the one go in. Because if you let one go, it's like Nas. You let one go in, his whole game opens up. Scoob went knocked out. It was 11-0. It turned into 11-9 that quick. He hit three three-pointers damn near from half court. And I get it. You don't want to, you give somebody a couple of half-court shots. But to be real, you cannot give someone like Scoob that up. You have to play up. I'd rather Scoob beat me driving to the basket every single time than have a few points of threes, because that's going to kill you. It's going to kill you in the long run. Excuse me. So he hit 3 threes. And then it was just a marathon. And then when I say Scoob's game plan was perfect, forcing Lamar to go right, which this is why I tell y'all all the time, bro. You have to work on both hands, bro. You cannot just be good at one side. Because if you play someone like a Scoob, like, you have to be prepared. You have to be ready for all situations. Like, okay, Scoob's going to force me this way, so let me practice going that way. So that way when he does force me, I could kill him going that way. Because that mean then he's not going to have an answer. You have to be prepared. You have to be overly prepared. Lamar wasn't overly prepared, and you know what I noticed? He got tired. And it started opening up. Because the second half, Scoob was making some crazy shots towards the end of the first half, which he made one crazy shot. Oh, my gosh. He made 2 crazy shots, first of all. He did a tween behind, chopped his feet a little bit, drove, Lamar cut him off. He body bumped him and stepped back and still hit the shot while Lamar was right there. I said, what? That was the first shot. I was like, and when you making those shots, you, like, 9 times out of 10, the person's going to win. Then he made, going to halftime, you can't play any better defense than this. Hard dribble left. He's driving. Lamar cuts him off. Again, Scoob, he's dead. You're like, Scoob's dead. Scoob steps through. And he's not comfortable. Like, he's shooting from his shoulder, like, pocket. He shoots the ball. Doop, 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 and goes in. I said, when I seen that, I said, oh, Scoob's about to win. And then in the second half, you seen Lamar's getting tired. And the one thing I seen in his eyes that I'd never seen Lamar, Manny and Nas were talking crazy. Let me also tell y'all that Lamar was by himself. Yeah, he had his homeboys, but it was Lamar Peters versus the whole DMV area. Scoob was, like, the whole day were talking crazy to Lamar, especially Manny, just talking crazy. And with each point, the pressure kept mounting and mounting and mounting and mounting. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then second half comes, Scoob drives to the rack. I'm like, oh boy. So now he's driving. Now he's having success driving. Now he's handled the bump. And I'm like, okay. Like, now Scoob's handling that bump really well. Getting to the basket. And here's another thing. Again, this is important, guys. Lamar was missing his free throws, and Scoob was making his. Every time Scoob went to the line, Scoob made his free throws. So the pressure got him down. Then Scoob's getting stops. Yes, Scoob was fouling, but you got to understand, in that environment, the refs ain't going to call too many fouls for you. You're going to have to play through the contact. And Lamar wasn't shooting. He wasn't making his jump shots. And that's when I feel like your dog mentality. Like, Scoob's like, we're going to see when a dog meets in a dog. No, Lamar. I feel like for him, he never seen what could work. Because Lamar was so one-dimensional. He would either jab 3, which wasn't working, or he would just go left because he wasn't comfortable with that right hand. And that's what goes back to my point. I'm like, Lamar, why don't you go to a midi? Why don't you attack with your other hand and make Scoop play honest? You let Scoop dictate. Scoop was dictating the pace. And it was getting muddy. And that's why Scoop was getting confident. And then Scoop was getting confident as the game got on. Got more and more confident as the game got on. So then it got to a point, It got to a point. Lamar was stuck at 18 for a minute. And this dude, Scoob, was at 26. Now, remind you, I was like, wait, Scoop's going to beat him 30-18? I was like, and that would have been even worse because I would have been like, oh my God, Scoob beat him by double digits. It would have been even worse. So, Scoob is 26-18. And everyone's counting Lamar out. Then Lamar, he goes on a little runner himself. But this is again where he fucked up at. He missed the free throw at 20. If Lamar makes that free throw, he gets the ball back. And he has a chance to get more possessions and more scores. That's why I say free throws is important, especially in these ones. So, come out halftime, Lamar ties it up 26-26. Not halftime, but timeout. Lamar fouls Scoob twice. Scoob makes both of his free throws. And you could just feel it in the air. You could feel, if you're watching the game, you could feel it like, man, Scoob's going to win this. I felt it in the air. All the momentum's on his side, because basketball is a game of momentum, chat. Basketball is a game of momentum. And you could just feel it in the air. You're like, man, Scoob's going to win this. Scoob is going to win this. I felt it in the air. So, Scoob gets the ball, rips through hard right, 1-2 dribbles, strong take to the basket, same leg, same hand fit, threw it up, threw a hookup, off the glass. Scoob makes the shot. Scoob walks out the gym, doesn't even say a word, and leaves. Like a black ghost would. And then the aftermath, y'all probably wondering, where does Nephew Peters come from? It comes from Nas. Because Nas was trolling him him and whole Street Stars. I want better than him. Then you saying Nephew Peters. Yo, it was so, because if you remember in the build-up, if you guys watch the build-up, Scoob was saying, no, it's not Scoob, Lamar was saying, when I beat all three of them, instead of them coming over me, they're going to come under me, they're going to be my son. So it kind of fits. I'm like, oh, okay. So the trolling is just, and Lamar, and this is why I'm going to troll Lamar. Now, y'all probably wondering, why am I trolling? Because Lamar, I love seeing people getting humbled. I'm a basketball player. I'm a competitor. And yes, we talk shit. But I'm not going to talk on the extent of the level of Lamar. Lamar was talking really disrespectful. These dudes are not pros. These dudes in the YouTube space are pros. I have guys, when y'all, I'd be like, Boris, bro, I have the utmost respect for the dudes in the YouTube 1v1 space. I'm not gonna walk into a 1v1 space and play these dudes not prepared, and I'm not gonna play one of the top guys right away. I know that a lot of people say, oh, Boris, play school with some guys. I've been around them. Remember, Street Stars came to Connecticut. I've seen school play in person. I've seen these dudes in person. I told Nasir Kaur to his face that I would not play him right away. I have the utmost risk. I'm not ducking, by the way, for y'all that say, oh, you're ducking. I'm not ducking. I'm not scared, but I'm saying is I have a lot of respect. I'm not afraid to come outside. But I'm also saying is I have the utmost respect for a lot of these dudes in the 1v1 space. A lot of these guys are pros. So for me, these guys are either on my level or some of them are better than me. And that's the bottom line. Nas is better than me. Zay is better than me. You feel me? Like, I'm not gonna just say, now, is everybody in the space better than me? Absolutely not. But I'm saying is, there's a lot of these dudes is pros, and it could go either way. You know what I mean? Like, I could beat some of these guys one day, they could beat me one of these days. And that's the thing. That's the same thing with LP. You know he's talking crazy. LP's tough as nice as fuck. But that still doesn't mean you ain't a nephew. And for you guys that are probably saying, Forrest, you doing too much. Okay. We're gonna go to my Instagram, and I'm gonna show y'all what I mean by doing too much. Let's go to Mr. Lamar Peters, or excuse me, Nephew Peters' story.
I'm him in real life. I've been him.
All right, I don't want to hear you. Listen, do they still have it? Oh, listen to this. I just want y'all to hear this and why I'm going to troll so much.
Niggas I never lose to.
Hold on. We're not done.
Niggas be losing to niggas I never lose to. When I watch y'all niggas losing to niggas, they'll never beat me.
How you know that?
I wouldn't lose to the nigga y'all lost to.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You gonna lose to me, bro.
Man,
I'm telling you, bro.
I like to blocking your shit and everything.
You gonna be blocking my shit?
Blocking your jumpers, nigga. You gonna be whoa! Dumb ass shit out here.
You wanna see, bro. You wanna see when you get out there.
Hey!
You wanna see what this shit, bro.
Stop backing up. If you stop me from talking, you're a bad man.
I'm a bad man.
It's never been done.
Listen to all this talking.
I'm gonna be the best niggas. Your favorite hooper, I'm your favorite hooper. I'm gonna keep it all the way gangster. I ain't losing no nigga my size. Fuck out of here. I'm gonna fuck over him, then him. I can't clean everybody out. What you get back on say? What you gonna go? You gonna get your lick back? When you gonna get your lick back? Y'all niggas gonna play buddy and all that. When niggas getting their lick back? Fuck all that. Niggas gonna be buddy. When niggas getting their lick back? I ain't gonna make no friends. We all cool. It's my shit though. New sheriff in town. Start with this kid.
I'm not done though, Cat. I'm not gonna stop this trolling for today. This is rightfully deserved. This dude was like I'm talking. All right, y'all think I'm playing? Hold on. Let's go to ballislife. 1 second. We're gonna get to the highlights of the game. Look at this, bro. Look at this.
Anyway, about this matchup,
Can't fuck with me. Just gonna get nervous about it.
yeah, I guess we'll get straight to it. Wow.
I'm a different nigga. I'm not gonna beat him until I'm tired. I'm better than you. But jump faster than you, jump higher than you, run faster than you, shoot better than you, handle the ball better than you, walk better than you. Just do everything better.
Hey, Peters. I walk better than you. I talk better than you. I get higher than you. I'm sorry, y'all. Today, I'm going to troll today. Because this dude's been talking crazy. So, I'm about to troll. Hold on. What else this goofy said? So, no. I'm done trolling. Now, when I get to Kyrie. Now, let's get to some of these highlights of the game for y'all. Alright, we're gonna get to some of these highlights for y'all. You're welcome. So tough. Yeah, follow me on Instagram, by the way. Look, it's so tough. It's so tough, Homie. Hey, yo, that's crazy. This was game winner, by the way. Tough. This is so tough by Bruce. So tough by Bruce, bro. That was so tough. That was for game 2, by the way. Remember I was telling y'all? That was for game, by the way. Hold up, cat. Show me. Yo, Ty Lawson. The fuck? Come on, chat. I don't know why my thing wasn't working. And one. This is what I'm talking about. I'm gonna turn this up for this one. Look at this. Yeah, Nesco was turned. This was turned. This. Look at this, bro. Look at this, bro. Look at this. Look where Rob's shooting from. Look where he's shooting. Oh. Hold on. Y'all good? Y'all can hear me? Alright, y'all can hear me? Okay. I was like, what? Alright. Yo, Rob was shooting from far, chat. Like, bro, this thing was shooting. Oh my God, I forgot about that. He's shooting from far. Boom! Like, this dude, Rob, was shooting like crazy, bro. Now, this is the play I was talking about right here. Look at this. That was that. And then let's get to this main event. Let's get to this. Some of these shots, I still can't believe this nigga Scoop was making. Look. This was insane. Hezzy. Oh my gosh. He started the game off with that too, y'all. That's why I was like, no, it was 8. My bad. He had 8. Now look at some of these shots Scoob makes, bro. Look at this, bro. Bro, look at this.
What is you talking about? Good smell? Oh, no.
Look, bro. Cat. How? Like, how? Look. Punch. He beats him for the spot. And he still made it. Then look at this last shot, bro. Look at this. Tween behind. Slash behind. This is what I was talking about. Cat, what can you do here? That's just elite shot making at its finest, bro. Like, I don't know what you want me to tell you on that, bro. Like, that's just elite shot making. Like, that is elite. And that was that. That was what happened yesterday. But we not done. Because I'm here for all the trolling. So, we're going to go to YouTube real quick. And I want to show y'all the live. You guys are about to lose y'all mind. Hold up, bro. Hold up. Where can I find it? I tapped into it a little bit yesterday. But hold up, bro. The trolling is insane. Wait, hold up. Did they delete the live? Please don't tell me they delete the live. Please tell me they didn't delete the live. I gotta look. Hold up. I thought I had it in here, chat. Hold on, we better look. We're gonna find this live from yesterday. This, oh my gosh. Like, the live was insane. The trolling was on 99. I'll just type it in for y'all. Nas. Trolling. Lamar. Peters. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to find it. Yes, it's right here.
Shut up, y'all talk. All right, let me talk. Hold
Hold on.
You
Look at
telling
this.
me this
Look at
nigga's a
this.
guy? None of y'all got a little boy. Like, I really taught him how to play the game. Like,
He gonna tell me before the game. He gonna tell me. Najee said, if I lose, I ain't gonna tell him. I ain't gonna tell him.
it's Veron, he said, yeah, Veron, that's my little brother. I really taught him how to do it in the Knicks. When we was at the Knicks, I told him everything he know. You know what I'm saying? He know how you gonna pop it. And then Bielis say, yeah, school is so. Hey, wait. Hold on, I gotta say this. Hold on. Hey, listen. Hey, so listen. Before you can talk, you gotta say nephew Peters, and then go ahead.
Now you got me fucked up.
All right.
Nephew Peter.
Wait. You're not gonna say it?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I'm fucking with all y'all.
Gotta go.
Shut up, nigga.
If your first word, hey, Bielis, if your first words ain't nephew Peters,
All right, bro. Now you
Gotta go.
Come on, bro.
gotta go. He got to go. If you ain't saying nephew Peters, you gotta go. I'm sorry.
Gotta go. You said
Everybody
what
got
you
it.
said. You said what you said. We seen everything you was saying. I'm talking
Everybody
about
gotta say
everything.
nephew Peters. All right, that's your interest in this motherfucking life, bro.
School
If
so
you ain't
free,
gotta
brother.
say,
School is so free, brother. Somebody pin that. School so free, brother.
put it in the New Orleans nigga in here.
Put 100 D's.
Bro, I can't. Bro, losing to Street Stars, bro. These dudes are the ultimate trolls. You lose to them, it is gonna get bad. Like, you're gonna be clowned for weeks, months. And the way Lamar was talking, bro, this is not like. Oh my gosh.
School so free,
I need a
brother.
New Orleans nigga there. This New Orleans money right here. New
Yeah,
Orleans money.
Look here.
Hey, New Orleans so free.
I know I'm at.
Lamar so free.
Lamar's so free, brother.
Lamar so free, brother. Hey,
so free, brother.
if I lose to him, brother, I'm done.
I don't even want. Hey, look. I knew he was gonna win from jump. I wasn't even going because school said chill out, and he wasn't. But look here.
Oh my god.
Hey, shout out to DMV Chill Cryo though. They got me right this morning with the cryo. Shout out to them.
New Orleans so free, brother.
New Orleans so.
Bro, alright, this dude's an L, man. But yeah, y'all get the gist of it, bro. This dude was trolling Scoob. I mean, not Scoob. Trolling. This dude Nas was trolling, bro. Like, it was bad. It was bad, bro. Oh my gosh. What the? Y'all can hear me? Oh my gosh. It was bad, y'all. But that's going to be the end of this quick mini live, bro. I just want to come on here and talk my ish. Nephew Peters. I walk better than you. I talk better than you. I could.